Shadowkin, my beloved black unicorn steed. What's that? You have worked hard. Do remind me to get extra carrots for you when we visit the farm tomorrow. Looks like our job is done for the day. Those pesky little imps have finally retreated into their own territory. Yes, I guess they won't be coming around here any longer. Especially not since we sprinkled this whole area with our very special imp repellent. A wondrous invention that causes the imps to feel as though someone is tickling them relentlessly and... Shadowkin. Someone's there. By the smell, it's... a human. Oh, they do look lost. Shall we go see? Yes, let's. Hey! Salutations, human! Now, what might you be doing here in these woods? You don't remember? You must have triggered one of the enchantments surrounding this place, and the effect it has on normal people is the same as if they were to have filled themselves up with too much brandy. Well, I don't blame you. The only difference is that the memory loss becomes permanent, if not dealt with in time, that is. But you are in luck, since you bumped into us. Most people who come here end up wandering around until they wander back to where they came from, with amnesia, of course. Or they turn into one of the unlucky few who become forever lost in these woods. Majority of creatures around here aren't at all friendly towards humans. Sometimes the unseelie fae get to them first. Never a good ending for those ones. You don't want to know. It's best that I don't tell you. I'm Genevieve, by the way. An Elven Witch. Relax. I'm a good witch. This here is Shadowkin. Yes, he is a real unicorn. Shadowkin, will you be so gracious as to give this human a ride for our short trip back to the cottage? The poor soul does look exhausted. Always the gentleman you are, Shadowkin. Have no fear, human. Climb on. He doesn't bite or buck. Not when he's in a good mood, anyway. There you go. You okay? I'll be fine. I shall walk the rest of the way. I've spent the past few days working on some new spells and mixtures. and I've been sitting down far too much. A good old walk will help loosen tight hips and shoulders. Oh, try not to fall off the unicorn. Here, I'll guide you. Also, I'll give you some of... where is it? Of this. Put this in your mouth and hold it under your tongue. It should help clear your head a little bit. About that, there is a magical barrier separating our world from normal human civilization. Unfortunately, due to its scale, that barrier is not constant or consistent. Think of it like water. In some areas it flows strongly, in others it weakens occasionally. That's why beings from other places sometimes end up here. No, I'd say it's pure chance. The reason the barrier was created was because my elven ancestors grew sick and tired of the wars and skirmishes and the corruption that runs rampant in human cities and villages. So these ancestors of mine, and many other magical creatures, decided to withdraw and live deep in the trees and mountains. It's not so much a form of elitism, but more so a method of self-preservation. The magic we practice holds an unlimited potential for power. Some of this magic, especially if it were to end up in the hands of humans who do not respect or understand it, can create catastrophic consequences. How's that head of yours feeling? Just hold on for a little bit longer. We are almost there. It's a good thing you bumped into us. I happen to know exactly how to lift the enchantment. And I happen to not want to eat the humans I come across. Nothing, just talking to my steed. We're here. Home, sweet home. This is where I live. It looks a lot better from the inside than it does from the outside. You'll see. Come in. Shh, shh, shh. No. Settle down. Sorry about that. This is my giant crow, Rags. She is always suspicious of strangers. She tends to keep to herself though, so don't worry too much about her. Sit down. Make yourself at home. Put your feet up if you like. Before I lift the enchantment, I need you to drink a herbal concoction. It'll help prepare your system for what's to come. Otherwise, the antidote may be too strong and unbearable for you, and we don't want that. These dried flowers are called the veil of the forest. Smell them. Unique, huh? And these dried leaves here come from my singing tree out back. Mixed together, they increase a person's capacity for holding magic in their system. Only temporarily. Essentially, I need to charge you up with a magical antidote, then pull out the forest's enchantment of confusion from your body. Here, have a taste. Would you like some honey to go with it? Okay. Unlike anything you've ever tasted before, right? Try to gulp it down, all in one go. There you are. Now that that's finished, I'll get you to lie down on this bed over here. While I set up the enchantment. Come on, don't worry. I'm not going to eat you for dinner. Nor breakfast or lunch, since you ask. There we go. Okay. So the first step is to place the appropriate light gems in the north, south, east, and west. The spells in these gems will facilitate the lifting of the enchantment. You might be wondering why I've decided to help you. Well, a human once did me a big favor, and I promised them that I would pass on the good deed if I were to, ever encounter any other human in need of help. You could say I'm doing you this favor because of an old human friend, so you also have them to thank. I do seem to have developed, however, the habit of rescuing those in need, regardless. These light gems have been passed down in my family for generations. They have been in contact with several hundreds of years of elven magic, and they are almost sentient beings themselves. They possess an interesting intelligence. Impressive, aren't they? They function as containers, but they do not contain physical items. They hold things such as sun rays, moonbeams, and also magic. What I plan to do now is to draw the poisonous enchantment that's currently overtaking your system out into these light gems. Then I'll funnel it from the light gems into a small void that I shall create with a special ball. You've made yourself comfortable, yes? That's good. North is this way. So this one goes here. And then the next one goes in the east. This one faces south. And last but not least, this one faces west. Oh, You don't need to do anything. Just lie there and relax. Over the next while, you should feel yourself fill up with magic. Then you should feel the heaviness leave your system. Make sure you're taking deep breaths. Ilay alel nachayim, kilahilesh nalu tumsha, ilay hayim alakina lahitu lom kana, elasha, elasha, ya tu rasha. It's okay. The bed isn't going to fall out from under you. Just relax. My goodness, you must have been wandering about in that forest for quite a while. It's okay. These light gems shall take care of that. Looks like we are just about done. This bowl here is a special treasure I traded something valuable for. It contains a void that I can activate and deactivate at will. Great, huh? The poison from the forest enchantment will all go in here. Yeah, you can watch if you like. Make sure you don't focus too hard though. It can have a hypnotic effect. Wouldn't want your mind to get sucked in too. Okay. Oh, don't get up yet. Not yet. Things should come back to you in bits and pieces over the next while. Recollections of your life, yeah? You'll feel normal again in no time. Meanwhile, you can take a nap if you wish.